Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my second channel. In today's video, as y'all know, we have my 2006 Ford F250 and we're going to be doing some custom taillights. So I just got a new set of taillights in the mail. I had an original set that I bought for that truck like 2 weeks ago and I actually broke them trying to bake them open. But we have a new set in, got here this morning, that we're going to be cutting open and color matching to this Ford Vermilion Red. So without further ado, let's get in here. We'll take a look at them, and here in a little bit, got to go pick up some tools that I need, and we'll get to cutting these things open. Alrighty, guys, so here is the new taillight. Now this is a C-shape, I guess kind of OLED, if you will, for that truck. I have the other one right here, and then as far as the one that I had broken, I have it all tore apart here, and then the remnants of the lenses. So I gotta run, and we'll pick up some tools, cut these guys open, and we'll get started. But here I have the paint. You can see here, F1 Ford Vermilion. I use these paint cans mixed up by the automotive paint store here local to me, because for doing little stuff like these buckets, it really doesn't make sense to mix this up in a paint gun. While I do have the ability to do that, it's just, it's just not worth it. So that's why I buy these little paint cans. This is like 30 bucks at the paint store, and it is always turns out very good. This is the same thing I used on the Chrysler 300 in the last video for this channel. So if y'all want to, go check that video out. But anyways, we'll run to Conway. We're going to pick up an oscillating tool to cut these guys open, and then we'll come back and get back to work. All right, guys, so we just got back to the house. It is now dark, but we took the old blue truck here. Been talking about trading this off, but anyways, they didn't have any Milwaukee stuff, so I went to Harbor Freight, and I just got a cheap Chicago Electric oscillating tool, and then some blades if I can reach it. There we go. Just a cheap Chicago Electric whatever, and then some blades in here. So I don't know if I'll get started tonight because it is dark. It's like 10 o'clock, but we'll just have to see. All right, guys, I'm here now in my new little office. Sorry for my grandpa in the background. He's talking to his sister, but I have my new little thing set up here with a wood and plastic blade. And sorry if this light is giving off weird colors. It's kind of a bluish purple, but anyway, got the new taillight here, and since I don't have a foam mat, I just got a microfiber, clean microfiber laid down here. So I have this, I have some picks in the kitchen, and then I have these, they're panel poppers, but they also work for spreading this when I cut it. But I'm gonna do some research, make sure I'm gonna cut these in the right place, and then we're gonna start cutting. All right, guys, so I've already made a little cut on here, as you can see, and if you look, there's like a little line right here. So that line kind of goes all the way around. It's a casting line is what it is. So I'm gonna kind of follow that, and this does make a bit of a mess, and it does leave some slag here, so we'll clean that up later on. But you can kind of see right in there where we are cutting, but we haven't cut through the lens, as you can see there, but we do want to cut through that plastic there. All right, guys, so you can see this thing's making a huge mess, but it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it does cut pretty straight. I did nick the lens a little bit. You can't hardly see it right there. See a little bit right there. Some of this is the sealant, but I did nick it a little bit right here and a little bit right there. But it's not a big deal because we're going to come back and paint the edge of this probably right in here. So it's not a huge deal. But what I'm doing is I'm cutting. I'll stop every now and again and I'll hold it up to the light where you can see through it and see where we made it all the way through. I made an initial line that I'm kind of going back and then working my way down through. And then I have a smaller blade than this one that I'll use to go all up in here. But anyways, like I said, I have a smaller blade that I'll use to go up and around here and then make the turns. But we're doing all right so far. A little shaky with the hand, but we're getting there. And you'll probably never ever be able to see this back here anyway. But anyway, I'm gonna continue and see if we can get this thing open. All right, guys. So as y'all can see, we have made a huge mess, but I've cut all the way around. If y'all can see that, got a little bit left right there, got a little bit left right here, right there, and then a little chunk right there. But all down this side is cut, and the I can take this pick and pick it up a good bit. So I just have to do these corners a little bit more. Let this thing cool down a minute. But I gotta do those corners a little bit more. We should be able to pop this guy off here. Okay guys, so I got everything finished out there. You can see there. There's a little bit right there. But other than that, we are, I mean, you can see there, we're pretty loose. So now I can go through with my pick, just kind of work it up a little bit. Obviously not one-handed, but you can see there, we got it. So I'm gonna work around very gently and try to pop this up. And if I missed any spots, I'll go back and hit those. Just be very careful not to pry against the lens. That way you don't break it. And be especially careful of these edges right here. Well guys, there we are. So I kind of use this guy especially down here. But like I was saying, I just use this just to kind of hold things and then worked around it with the pick. And got under there and pried those sections up. I was a little stubborn, but also I have taken these screws out. Leave those right there, that way I don't lose them. As you can see, there's a ton of debris in here. So we will take this guy and take that down to the shop, blow it out, and then I'll try to wipe it down with some rubbing alcohol just to get anything else. Now, there's not any fingerprints except for one right there on the inside, but we'll take care of that. Be very gentle. Try not to touch this at all, because it will scratch very much and very easily. But I'm gonna have to clean all this up, all this debris around here. The same thing goes for in here, all these loose bits like this. Just take that off like so. Might have to go back with some an X-Acto knife or something and break these off, but we'll go back through, clean these up. And now you have your LEDs and your LED board. That is what those screws are for. You can lift this up and get a fingernail or something under it. There we go. Lift that up, and then you have some connections here, and then you also have your little side marker. These are also glued here, and this guy is screwed down. One screw here, one screw there. Just two Phillips. Take those out. Those are pretty simple and straightforward. I got this little thing for Christmas one year, and pretty nice to have here in the house. But take that guy out set it there in our little drawer. And then the other side over here, take that guy out, and that is for your resistor. Now every taillight is different, I realize that, but you can take those out. I don't know if they come out. Yeah, there you go. So you can take this guy out, set this little screw in there. Now those connections are glued. This one's not, this is for the truck. I stuffed it in here when we started working, but that guy is glued in right there. You can take your fingers most of the time and kind of pry that off. There we go, just like so. And then these guys are glued in as well. You can just kind of pry those out. I'll take my pick. This all used to be straight pick, and work that guy out. It is also glued in. I'll re-glue it afterwards. And then I'll show you how to take the little diffuser off in just a second. Okay, so you can see there the little guy's got some glue left on him. But I just took my pick, ran up from the back side, and just kind of pick through there until I got a corner lifted, and then work over side to side. Be very careful with that, because that is a circuit board. But now, to get your diffuser off here, you have two little tabs. You have one here, and then one on the top. Those are also glued, but you can flip these over, and you can see there, and you see the glue there, and then on that one. So you can take your pick and work around in there. I can't do it one-handed, but you can work up under that glue and just pop those tabs up, and they should come up very easily. Okay, so once you've taken your pick, here's what I did. I held it like this, got the pick up under there, and just popped it up, top and bottom. I didn't even worry about cutting the glue. And then this one's clipped again. So it also has one alignment tab right there. But now you can take that off, set that aside, and if you're going to paint this, you have a screw here, here, two here, and then two there. And then on the back, you have two screws on each board. That will take those off, and then you will have to unplug these outside boards here because this runs through that hole. I don't know if I want to leave this black or if I want to paint it red. We'll just have to see tomorrow, because it's like midnight right now. But we'll have to see how I want to do those. But until then, guys, I think I'll catch y'all tomorrow in the morning. Now, these clips I have showed today will go on both the main channel and the second channel, just to try to help out a little bit. But for those of you who want to subscribe to the second channel, the video for this video will go out a little bit before the main channel, but in the main channel I'll kind of simplify it a little bit, and then I'll also show the finished product in the truck. But if this is the second channel video, I'm not going to show that. I'm just going to show building the actual lights. But anyways, guys, I'll catch y'all tomorrow, and hopefully we can get all this painted. Alright, guys, so sorry about my throat. I just woke up about 30 minutes ago. But we have the other new tail light here. So I'm about to get started. But again, sorry about this light. If I turn it off, it's I can't see. So that's what we're working with for a little while until I get some LEDs in here. But I'm gonna start cutting and see how long it takes me to get this one open. But I'm not gonna give you all a ton of updates on this because I did on the other one, but it should be about the same process. Alright, guys, now that I have both lights open, I didn't film that for this video on this other one, but now I've got some sandpaper here. I'll go through, sand these, clean up the edges here, and we should be good and ready to paint. This is 320. I know some people use different grits, but this is what's always worked for me. All right, guys, so we have our sanded taillights here. You can kind of see, but we got our color matched spray paint, and I'm gonna hit these with a couple good coats. I have the middle pieces in there also sanded, but I don't have enough room here, so that's kind of that. But anyway, we're gonna get painting here. So you want to do this in a well ventilated area, of course, but I guess let's get going. So I'm gonna do a light tack cloth or light tack coat on these. So just kind of real light, like so. I don't know if y'all can see that, but just a real light coat. Now, I mean, you're not trying to completely change the color with just one coat. So real light coat first, and then we'll slowly progress. All right, guys, so it's getting a little cloudy, not bad, but we have the tails painted. So these are good to go. There's some light spots in here, but you'll never really see it. I'm gonna check over them one more time. And also I've started on these. So these need one more coat. I'm gonna check over the taillights, make sure there's not any light spots. And if there is, I'll throw one more coat. But even in here, we're looking pretty good. And these little reverse light holes always suck because the paint wants to blow it right back out. But I think we're looking pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with them. But anyways, I'm gonna look over them real close, make sure we're good to go. And then we're gonna take these inside and we're going to the lake here in a little bit. So I guess it's a good thing to let these kind of cure out anyway. But let me grab this one here. I think that looks pretty good. A couple little light spots down in there, a little bit right there, but we'll get that touched up and we should be good to go. All right, guys, so now that these are all painted, they're dry. These are dry, so these look good as well. I'm gonna start assembling everything back on to these, start putting everything back together, and then transferring all of this back into this headlight. I will have to re-glue this guy here, but that shouldn't be a big deal. And then I'm gonna take this lens out there to the shop, blow all the dust and stuff out of it before it goes back in, and then we should be able to put everything back together and start gluing. Alrighty, guys, so I finished up the taillights literally just a minute ago. So if you follow the Instagram page, which I'm sure you do, if you're following this YouTube channel, but if not, link down below to the Instagram page. But I'm sure if you are, you will probably have already seen them. So anyways, I'll throw up a couple pictures here on the screen right now. And don't worry, guys, for anybody who is wanting to attempt doing this, I will make a separate video on painting the edges of the taillights. I don't want to mess with them right now because the sealant is drying. But what I ended up using was some Gorilla Clear Grip adhesive. It's like glue. I'll put a picture up here of just like a Google image of one. But anyways, that's what I'm using. I will keep y'all updated if it doesn't work or if it does. I didn't have any epoxy here, and I wanted to get that one sealed up. That way tomorrow, if it's weather permitting, it's nice right now, but you never know. But I wanted to try to get that one done at least tomorrow and whatnot. We got to do coils on this thing. So anyways, I wanted to go ahead and get this video up and out for you guys. That way y'all could see them. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope somebody found it helpful. And also, subscribe to this channel if you will, because you will get a sneak peek before the main channel. And also, if you are new to this channel and you're not subscribed to the main channel, I will also link it down below if y'all want to go check it out. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one.